Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering your paycheck has nothing to do with profits, prestige, or market demand. Instead, it reflects only one thing: how much your work actually improves human life. Would society become more fair, or would everything fall apart? Welcome to Thought Experiment. Today we're stepping into a world where the rules of money are rewritten, a world where hedge fund traders might earn less than nurses. Sanitation workers could out-earn celebrities, where teaching children is considered more valuable than a CEO. This raises a simple but explosive question: what is work really worth? In our current system, salaries are mostly determined by market value, what someone is willing to pay, what generates profit, and how scarce a skill is. Market value doesn't necessarily reflect social importance. A viral influencer can earn millions. A paramedic saving lives may struggle to pay rent. Why? Because markets reward demand, not necessarily impact. Markets reward what people will pay for, not always what society needs most. If salary were based on social value instead, we would have to collectively answer a deeply uncomfortable question: who decides what truly matters? In this alternate reality, entire industries would shift overnight. Healthcare workers, teachers, infrastructure engineers, caregivers, their incomes might soar. Meanwhile, professions built primarily on status, speculation, or luxury consumption could shrink dramatically. College students might stop chasing prestige degrees and start pursuing roles that strengthen communities. Cities might be designed around public well-being instead of corporate profitability. But there would also be tension. Who measures social value? Governments? Economists? Algorithms? Public vote? Each option introduces new risks: bias, manipulation, or ideological control. Because once you assign financial reward to moral worth, you also risk turning ethics into bureaucracy. Supporters might argue this system would inspire people to contribute meaningfully. Work would feel more purposeful. Status might shift from wealth accumulation to social contribution. Critics always ask, would innovation slow down? Many breakthroughs come from competitive markets and financial incentives. Would people still take risks if the reward structure were based on collective approval? And what about unpopular but necessary jobs? Would society fairly recognize their value? This thought experiment forces us to confront something deeper. Are humans motivated more by meaning or by money? Even in this new system, inequality might not disappear. It would simply transform. Instead of wealth gaps, we might see moral hierarchy gaps. Some professions could be labeled more virtuous, others quietly stigmatized. Social pressure could become stronger than financial pressure. And in trying to create fairness, we might accidentally create a new form of judgment. Measuring human value is far more complicated than measuring market transactions. So what would happen if salary reflected social value instead of market value? Perhaps communities would become stronger. Perhaps inequality would shrink. Perhaps people would find deeper purpose in their work. Or perhaps we would discover that defining value, especially human value, is one of the most difficult challenges civilization can face. Maybe the real question isn't how much we should be paid, but how we define what a life's work is worth. And maybe the answer says more about our society than any paycheck ever could. If you woke up tomorrow and your salary was based purely on social impact, would you earn more or less? Tell me what you think in the comments. And if you enjoy exploring ideas that challenge reality, subscribe for more thought experiments. Thanks for watching.